Good afternoon, my patriots. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. Let me set everything up so we can talk. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. I will be on tonight, roughly around 9 o'clock, to do crime news in its entirety, breaking down the recent crimes that are going on, so we can get to the bottom of how crazy America is. All right. You know how your boy do. Going through some things right now medically with my wife. She had a procedure done today. So that's why I took a whole week vacation. I'm going to be doing stuff on my channels, keeping y'all posted, updated, and keeping it 3,000. But I'm not here because of that. I'm here to talk about the visit of all visits, Joe Biden coming to Maui. Now, let's talk about it. What is Joe Biden doing in Maui? Well, if you have been under a rock or something like that for the past couple of weeks, going on week 3 almost, okay, uh, there was a fire, wildfire in Maui. Over 110 people's lives were destroyed, homes were destroyed, people were injured as well. Lives will never be the same. Now, if you have experienced wildfires, wildfires are nothing to play with. Okay, once they get out of hand, you are trying to take care of your life. Okay, but you would think, you would actually think, with Biden taking 2 weeks to get there, that when he get there, that he would be the president that would do more than just be off his fucking rocker. He would at least be 50% attentive to the citizens of Maui and the state of Hawaii, who has just experienced a horrific tragedy of wildfires. Nope, not Joe Biden. When he first got there was a lot of people giving him the finger, saying, "Fuck you, Joe." That's what I like to see from the American people. Quit giving this ass clown a fucking standing ovation. Every time he goes to every part of the country, he needs to feel that type of welcome. Fuck you. You are horrible. You're 80 and you need to go away. Okay? Maybe, you're right, Kat. Maybe, just maybe, with this type of energy, with this type of energy, that these folks will vote the right side of history. But let's continue. First and foremost, he goes and starts talking about how hot it is. Oh man, you got boots on the ground. You guys better be careful. It's real hot down there, and there was the boots on the ground. Okay, first and foremost, what do you think it was going to be, Joe? It's a wild fucking fire. People are trying to survive from the smoldering heat. And when you got a wildfire, everything is hot, Joe. Everything. And you're in a tropical setting. So imagine that, Joe. It's humid, it's hot, and you're Everything around you, underneath you, is hot, sir. So yes, people know it's hot, Joe. They don't have to be reminded. And you petting a cadaver dog. Do you know what dog you're petting, Joe? It's not the fucking German Shepherd that you see and have as a pet that bit every fucking Secret Service member on your fucking staff because they hate you and them. Okay, all right. That's right, Joe. It's a dog that goes around trying to find dead bodies. Okay? Dead bodies, Joe. Dead fucking bodies. That's what they're here for. Finding remains. But maybe you're too fucking dumb to understand that because you're too much drinking too much fucking Ensure and eating too much pudding and getting fucking little girls and boys' hairs in your fucking hand to play with on your free time. And then this fucking slow ass bastard had the nerve to say that he can relate to what the people going through about a fire that happened at his house 20 years ago. Now, you know how Joe go. Joe has told countless stories of how he has what? Let's count the lies. In the 1950s, when he was like 12 or 13, he saw two men kissing in public. Daddy saw it too, and Daddy told him, son, that's love. How he has lied about trying to see Nelson Mandela, but was arrested. Probably so, Cat. He has lied about how he has been a spokesperson for the black community for civil rights, when he has already said countlessly on record he don't want them black folks near his children. Can I go on? Anyway, as we proceed on, he has the nerve to talk about this fire in Maui that he experienced in Delaware 20 years ago, and guess what kind of fire it was? Did it burn his house down, Joel? No, but he claimed that the firefighters rushed with so much urgency to rescue his wife out of the burning kitchen. A fucking kitchen fire! I guarantee you that shit ain't burned nothing down but maybe 20% of the kitchen, if that. And even if it did, you got the money to repair it, Joe. Joe, you've been stealing money from people for years. 40 fucking plus years, sir. You've been stealing from the American people. I'm quite sure you had money. And then you had the nerve to include your bullshit Corvette, the one that you had classified documents beside for years, not months, not days, years. Liberals, I understand you hate us conservatives, but it's time for y'all to get y'all head out y'all ass and find you another liberal, because he's not it. Hell, I'm to the point now, I'd rather for you motherfuckers to get stupid enough and vote that damn race pimp, that big ass race pimp Al Sharpton. At least Al Sharpton will tell you that he did do a little bit of activist work in civil rights movement. But this jackass here, Biden, don't give a shit about y'all. See what's going on here. My man says $700 per household is a slap in the face, especially sending more billions to Ukraine. Yeah, a slap in the face. Ukraine, you gotta pay that Ukraine bill. You got to. Ukraine got him by the gonads. That's a bill he will always have to pay. I'm struggling myself as a regular YouTube guy. Everybody is. Everyone I talk to is struggling. Do you know that it is a miracle now for you to maintain a house and a car note? I'm being honest. There are more people every day getting cars repoed and houses getting evicted. That is what it is. Everybody is struggling right now. No one is living high off the hog unless you had money put back during the Trump administration and had great investments. Because right now these liberals are making sure you run through everything. Yeah, and you're trying to bring back Max Madness. I'm not falling for it. I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm not falling for that shit. I'm not putting a mask on again. Tired. Not doing it. It's dumb. We've been through this road. I done caught COVID twice. I beat it every damn time. Last time I caught it, I was great. I did a stream with you guys for 2 fucking hours with COVID. So no, I'm out. I'm out. It's nothing but another flu. I'm to the point now, I don't give a fuck if I'm quarantined or not. It's just where I'm at. It's just where I'm at. Moving on. Let's talk about Fannie. I likes to play with Big Nut Williams, allegedly. Rest in peace, Big Nut. I hope you got all the nuts you could with Fannie. Just saying. They have accomplished something they've always wanted to do. They put a bond out on Trump. $200,000 bond. They just felt good putting that out there. He turned himself in. He has to bond himself out. Like he don't have $200K. Hell, Trump wipes his ass with $200K. That ain't shit. You're talking to a man worth $2.8 billion. Doesn't matter. He's laughing at you. He know you need the money for charity. Well, here you go. Oh, I'm quite sure, John, there's someone else taking care of Fannie's Fannie. Probably not her husband, though. Women like Fannie, they don't like their husbands. Their husbands are what you call political props. We already know how these women in power do, these modern women. I don't give a fuck if she is 50 plus. Someone is playing with you other than your husband. Every woman, liberal woman in power always has it. Look at what we see in New Orleans right now. Cottrell. She's getting her back blown out still by her bodyguard. To this day. He is smacking that ass. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised she got a tattoo on her lower back saying it's his ass. Just being honest. Same thing with Fannie. They all get down like that. Liberal women are the biggest, freakiest chicks you will ever find. I'm not lying to you, not being off topic. I'm being real. I've been dealing with them when I was on that liberal bullshit. They have no moral compass. They only have a moral compass when they want to go after people that they feel like don't tote the line. But when the camera is off, they are ready and on the prowl. Y'all done see how they talk on TikTok. What that liberal chick said on TikTok? I want me a good man, all wholesome and alpha male and beautiful and sexy and all this shit. Yep, some liberal women too. I've heard them say it too on TikTok. But every man I find is a conservative, and he's just, oh my God, I just don't understand. Why can't liberal men be like, because liberal men are pansies. Because that's what you want. That's what you preach. You want them to kiss your ass, don't tell you the truth, give you a little pat on the cheek, let you have multiple boyfriends, open relationships and shit. You want all that shit with your little fucking liberal men. But when you get a real man and you know you can't run that game, you get turned on, but you don't know how to handle it. Because you know the day and hour that you admit that you want that, you have to stay away from that bullshit ass liberal belief and understand that conservatism is the way to go. It's just like when you get to a crossroad in your life and your family told you to quit messing with that bad girl or bad boy, and you kept doing it and doing it until finally you get to a certain age where you want to have a productive life, kids and all that shit, and you really do want to be with the good guy, Larry, but you are so scared that good guy Larry is not going to be fun and bad like Johnny. So you keep running to Johnny, who keeps, being fun and bad, but goes to jail every fucking year. Which one is it? Great choice to me. I'd rather have the woman that's not going to jail every year. Because you can teach her to be fun and bad. You can teach her to be fun and other things. You can't teach Johnny or Lakeisha how to do the right thing. Because we already know what that's going to go down and lead to. They're going to be like, fuck you. I'm a free spirit. People kill me, man. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand it. Why in the world is our political, the political establishment is so fucked up? We are literally going after a man who has done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. We're wasting tax dollars to prosecute a man who has done nothing wrong. You're trying to do everything you can to tie up trials during the election season and all this shit. You know what's going to be hilarious with all this said and done? They do all the work to try to stop Trump, okay? When they try to keep Trump from succeeding in getting back in power of the U.S. as president, and fuck around and he does. And he do it without doing a debate, anything. People just go to the polls and get his ass back in because they're sick of Joe and Kamala's horse shit. Rhinos and everybody is going to be toast. I hope he fucking pardons himself and start firing everybody. Every DA. Get them removed in each state. It would be awesome. Because that's what's probably going to happen because people are sick of this shit. But then again, I question the following states though. New York, most of Illinois, California, and Pennsylvania. I question those states because those are a little shaky. And New Jersey. Because lately, they're a little shaky to me. You know what I'm saying? they're easily influenced for the horse shit. So maybe, just maybe, we could do something about that. Yeah, you didn't hear about that, Clyde? Look up my previous stream, bro. I break that shit all the way down. New Orleans mayor. Yeah, she was in a man. The city was pissed with her. She living in an apartment, getting money paid from the city of the citizens of New Orleans, and getting her back blown out by a security guard. And she's married too, but her and her husband, I guess they got an open relationship because you don't never see that bastard. Because you only see her husband maybe once or twice. But the security guard's wife is the one fell for divorce and said, "Hey, I'm divorcing my husband because his boss, the mayor of New Orleans, can't leave his fucking cock alone." Look that shit up. It's crazy, bro. Chick got so comfortable. He was living there. I mean, they're seen in public holding hands, hanging out at the mall. Who holds their bodyguard's hand all the time? I'm sorry. I know he blowing that back out. But you can't blame him. He's getting perks. Now, I think he got fired from his job of messing up with the time. She ain't worrying about it. He ain't worrying about it. She gonna take care of that. That's her boo. Long as he keep blowing that back out, she'll fund his lifestyle. Oh, your wife leaving you? Great. I'll buy you another apartment. That way, whenever it gets a little heated right now, I go to your place. That's how these liberal women like this act. They don't care. They have no moral compass. They don't care about no you married and oh my God, they don't care about their image. Listen, I remember back in the day, man, back in the late 90s, in the early 2000s, women were very conscious about their image. They did not like to be caught up and messing with a married man in the open. So they were slick with that shit. They was discreet. They had codes. They had a system to meet up with people without being seen. They would even pay people to shut their mouth. Like back then, it was taboo for a woman of power, especially, to get caught up with a married man. I remember back in the day where women of power, they got caught with a gangster, and they were part of the law enforcement. They had power. They was discreet. Everybody was discreet with their freakiness. Not today. No, these liberal women ain't being discreet no more. Why? Why should they be discreet? We done made it where it's okay to be fucked up. We made it okay to be fucked up. We done made it okay to be so fucked up that we got people that hold nice positions in the community, to brag about. They got OnlyFans. Think about that shit. Your teacher is teaching you in high school, or principal, and she's telling your mom, telling your dad who's a single father, oh, by the way, check out my OnlyFans. So how cool is that guy now? Or the cop that you serve with doing the same thing. Check out my OnlyFans. I mean, this is what it is, bro. There's no moral compass anymore. That shit's out the window. In fact, the moral compass is going so bad that you are starting to find more women and men living what you call what they call that shit? Oh my God. A A poly lifestyle. You'd be surprised how many people around you are living a poly lifestyle under your nose. The person you think that's living in the house with your neighbor or his wife or the woman husband you might think is a homie or a cousin or somebody like that. It could be in a poly lifestyle for all you know. I mean, this is what it is. And that's just how people have become. Everybody's cool with sharing everybody. And you got kids being raised in that too. So imagine your kid. Imagine a kid being, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old or 7 or 8 years old, come to school saying, oh yeah, I have 2 mommies and 1 daddy. And they all live in the same roof. That's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to take in. Or I have 2 daddies and 1 mommy. I mean, this is where the world's going, man. It's crazy to me. But I know this guy ain't sharing shit. Sorry, not sharing my wife with no goddamn body. My wife ain't sharing me with nobody. This is where we at. I don't do share. Ain't got time for it. I am very selfish in my relationship with my time and my time being spent on me and me spending my time with them. So sorry, ain't no room for no triplet or whatever the fuck you want to call that polyamorous shit. And don't give me that Bible term either. For those days were those days. This is real life. I don't want no multiple wives. Hell, I could barely keep up with the one I got now. Shit. Hell nah. Y'all can keep that shit. But anyway, y'all, jump in the comment section and tell me what you think about Joe Biden's Maui visit. Do you think Joe was inspiring or full of shit? Or what do you think about the DA up here dropping or promoting a $200,000 bond on Trump? Do you think that that's going to make Trump really scared and bow down to the wokeness, or you think he's laughing about that shit? All right? And tonight, stay tuned. I'm going to do it about 9 or 9:30. Call the one time because I'm going to come home and game for a little bit, because y'all know I like to game on my vacation. About 9 or 9:30, we're going to do crime stories. Man, we got a lot of crime stories to cover. And, guys, we need to talk about a certain discussion on crime stories tonight. And these are because kids are going back into school, and we need to discuss female teachers. Female teachers taking advantage of young boys from ages middle school through high school. It is becoming a pandemic right now. Okay? We really need to discuss this issue, guys, if you got young men in school. For real. We really need to talk about this, because something needs to be done, because these female teachers are getting more and more out of control. They're not stopping. And it seems like nobody wants to make up a push for a law to punish these damn broads for taking advantage of these male kids, because it's sick and it's disgusting. Okay? All right? Because the kids are getting younger by the day. All the thing they keep getting is they're getting fired, can't teach again, and all this bullshit. So we need to talk about this tonight. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe.